because they can't get in trouble for it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the night before, man, we was high as hell, and we did,
Yeah.
and then go right back to
Yeah.
practice or
Yeah.
the game the next day and score 40.
Some of them, yeah. Not everybody could do that shit, but
Yeah,
yeah, the great ones
exactly,
could. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But then you got ones that do try it, and then they end up, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Hell
man.
no. I tell you one thing, that the stories about Junior Seau and
Mm-hmm.
how this cat, like, he would push his body to the limit
Mm-hmm.
with extracurricular activities, kicking it, partying, this, that, and the third, and then come out on that practice field and wear you the fuck out, and then have a game
Yeah.
and bust your ass like this.
And what happened?
A lot of cats couldn't do it like him, man.
And what happened?
I think he got CTE. I think two things I think about Junior Seau, and it hurts me to my heart. Number one, I think that man got he died. I think he definitely had CTE because I thought they did a brain scan on him.
Yeah.
They did an excellent 30 for 30 on his ass too. They're zillionaires and young and trying to right. They're talking about NBA players. What is it? But also too, I think this. I'll go to my grave thinking this. If New England would have won that championship against the Giants when we had that perfect fucking season, I think that was the second time we played. Yeah, it was the second time we played the Giants in the goddamn Super Bowl in less than 5 years. If we would have won that game,
What year was that?
oh man, wait, I don't.
I'll look it up.
I mean, yeah, look at 07. Oh no, not 07. It was
who
later than
again?
that. It was New England. It was New England versus Giants. It was the second Super Bowl we played them, and we had the perfect season. I want to say that was 2011. Yeah, it was 2011. I think it was right before my daughter was born. If we win that Super Bowl, Junior Seau is alive to this day, right now. I think he would never drove himself off that cliff. Me personally, I think that. I love Junior Seau. That's one of my favorite dudes. But going back, as soon as you get that year, throw it out there. All right, so both teams were missing major players, Memphis and San Antonio, but San Antonio got the win. I picked them to win, so I was excited about it. So we need more Rodmans. What is it? No, his first teammates were doing coke.
And they lost to the Giants, right?
Yes, they lost that one.
Yeah, that was
They
2000.
lost actually
That was 2012.
12. It was 2012. Yep. Should have known the year my daughter was born. What is it? I really, I was happy that San Antonio was able to get this win because when you bring in pieces like CP3 and De'Aaron Fox, of course you get them to play with Wemby. But if you are playing a game and you lose Wemby, but you still have Fox and CP3 and Stephen Castle, who's cold-blooded. Shout out to UConn, NBA college champion. What is it? You got Socan, Mr. Troll Doll hair. He literally has Troll Doll hair. That's your Rodman, Joe. You got Socan for San Antonio. Miss Ellis to change his hair and shit because she talking about we need more Rodmans. That's what she said. But that San Antonio team is good. Like they have great pieces. So I was happy for them to get that win. But in the way Stephen Castle had a possession, right, where he was D'ing up Zach Edey, and Zach Edey could not get the shot off. And Zach Edey is a fucking giant. That dude is 7'5" at least, you know what I mean? And Stephen Castle is, I think, 6'4", 6'5". And dude, he's bodying dude. Zach can barely get position. Once he gets position, he gets the ball. He can't even get it up. Castle has him tied up. Oh my God, it was amazing. And then he had him tied up. He couldn't get the ball up. They whistle it dead. But then, what is it? Castle took it from him. You know what I'm saying? No, that's what happened. They stopped the possession. They blew the whistle because
They call it jump ball.
it wasn't a jump ball. I think they just took it. They gave the possession, I think, to San Antonio because Castle took it from dude. He could barely get position. He gets position. He reached around, got an arm on it, and then just ripped it from dude. They whistle it dead, and then in the struggle after the play is dead and shit, Castle still has it, and Zeddy's trying to get it from him. He is not letting him get that fucking ball. It was dope, bro. And San Antonio ended up having the ball. Man, I'm just saying, it's just this San Antonio team is coming. Yeah, I mean, they are straight up. What up, Barry? How you living, bro? This San Antonio team is coming. They are not kidding around. I think they will be good in a few years. And you got anything to add to that? Because once they get Wemby back and he is healthy, shit, man, I think they're gonna be good.
I'm ready to see it.
Like really good.
I just want to see it. Ain't got too much to say. Just play ball.
Same.
Just play ball.
Hey, I
just
feel you on
want to see
that.
it. Yeah.
All right, so on this one, I got to bring this up. Big time win for Philly last night. I touched on it earlier. Curry coming off a 56-point explosion at Orlando Thursday night. 76ers held him to 29 points and 13 assists. I said held him to 29 points and 13 assists in the NBA.
That was what, 119 to 126?
The final score?
Was? Yeah.
Yes.
check.
Yeah, feel free to look it up. Bruh, that's a good stat line. That's a damn good stat line. But Philly got the scoring from they held Maxey down to 5 points, which completely blew my parlay. Could have won $1,700. I'm pissed. Fuck. But they got scoring from unlikely places. Yabusele, my dude, he was drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, what, 18?
Yes, he did. You know it. He had 18 points with 6 boards. And this cat, I picked him in the parlay. Guess what his over-under was on the line?
What?
10 points. His over-under was 10. I think was it 9.5? No, it was 10. It's like all he had to do was score over. I'm like, oh, he getting this? Like, you know what I'm saying? 10 points. So Vegas didn't expect him to do shit. And
came out with 44.
And that's the one right there. I didn't even check for Quentin Grimes, but you either probably couldn't get him, or because sometimes when it's like bench players or unknown starters like that, they won't even have a number for them because they don't follow that person that player enough to know what they'll do. Quentin Grimes fucked around and had 44 points with 6 boards. I mean, none of that was nobody saw it coming. If you were able to get a line on him, I know you got paid. He was the reason they won when he sealed the game with 2 crucial free throws at the end of the fourth quarter. I'm happy for them. I think they and also too. Let me give it up. Jimmy Butler did not play. He dealing with some back soreness. Or a back issue or lower back soreness, some shit. I still think, I tell you what's good, bro. I think that this Philly team is not dead yet. I know that Embiid is going out for the rest of the season, but I'm telling you like this. The Philly team has enough to get to the play-in. And they might win the play-in, they could probably win it even without Embiid because, like I said, they finally shut Embiid down. Something they should have done months ago. But this Philly team, when them cats play and just go hard, and nobody's bitching, and they move that ball around, that Philly team they're nothing to play with.
Yeah, I've been a Philly fan for the longest, man.
Like, for real.
I really got off. To me, Philly always made bad trade decisions. The management always made bad decisions to me.
Yep. Good call.
I'm still pissed at them for breaking up that team with Iverson and Snow and all them.
Oh, that team, they needed more. That team wasn't going to do nothing.
Nah, you crazy.
That team, man, come on.
Bro.
Aaron McKee.
Yeah, exactly.
Dikembe.
Yeah.
Eric Snow.
And they went all the way to the chip.
What was that one dude?
And then the next season they broke them all apart.
Yeah.
They went all the way to the chip.
Yeah.
And then you broke them all apart the next year. The very next season, everybody was going except AI and Snow, I think.
Yeah.
You got rid of everybody else.
But you had to do. First off, you did it because you were cheap. Like that ownership didn't have a whole lot of money. And second, they should have put more weapons around him. That's why he had to end up go to damn Denver. That Philly team never put. They tried to that year by getting rid of. Remember that year they shipped the Ratliff out to bring in Dikembe Mutombo because they thought Dikembe could do something with Shaq. What the fuck?
Never should have thought they should have got rid of Ratliff.
Never. They should.
And then Ratliff went to where he go to?
I forget.
Did he go? Was it?
Went somewhere and
Ratliff
did good.
Did he go to Denver?
Thought he went to either. Oh no, yeah, because that's where
he went to Denver, right?
Dikembe came from Denver. Yep.
And kicked ass in Denver. Was showing out in Denver.
Yep.
I said, look at this shit.
Yep.
Look at this shit, man. Yeah, so again, Philly kind of pissed me off, man, ever since back then, and I ain't really been, I still tap in and see what's going on because I'm a Philly fan, regardless. But yeah, I agree with you. This team does have what it takes, in my opinion, to make it.
How far do you have them going though?
Man.
Right. Playing. Just keep it a buck. Playing.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get no farther than the maybe first
And
round.
maybe
Of the
first
playoffs.
round. I was going to say first round.
You know what I'm saying?
First
They're
round.
so far behind right now, man. They have to go on a run.
Yeah,
just
first
to get, and that is because management, back to your point, fucked around and did not wait until goddamn March to shut down Embiid.
They do it all the time.
Y'all
man.
should have done this shit months ago. If you would have done it months ago, the coaches and the players could have been like, okay, look, this is what we have. We don't have to wait on Embiid coming back. Boom, this is what this is what we have. This is what we can do. Let's go.
Yep.
But no, you fucked around and. So.
All Philly team management is do the same thing.
Yeah.
The Eagles, the Flyers, the Phillies, and the Sixers. They have all made bonehead, stupid ass trade decisions that screwed the team. They had, just being honest, they have.
Joanna said that MB should have been in Germany to get a new knee 100 years ago.
Hey,
what the fuck?
It is what it is.
That is funny.
It is what it
is. I still, he need whatever they need to do. And it's funny that it seemed like the only Philly team that can get their shit together is your Eagles.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Eagles holding the city up, man. That's it. Because the Sixers and the Phillies.
I like the Phillies too because I fuck with Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is that dude.
Yeah, I rock with the Phillies,
Schwarzer and Schwarber. They got a squad. They got a squad.
We'll see.
Yeah, I always expect that Philly team. Not always, but here recently, I've been expecting that Philly team to do something. They don't do shit, like you said.
Yeah, told you. Trying to tell you, man. We'll see.
I did put in here in the thing about the Suns being shitty, but you know what? I'll say that for another day.
Yeah, I mean, shit is what it is.
Oh
shit is shit.
They are so...
Shit is shit. Why even discuss shit?
Exactly. Like, who wants to discuss shit? Like, they're so underwhelming and disappointing and shit. What is it? You have your segment. You ready to go, right?
Yeah, whenever.
Okay, bet. All right, before we jump into that, because we got a few minutes left. I wanted to mention Captain America: Brave New World. Went to see it. I dug it.
Told you. I told you.
Like, for real, I did. I'm not gonna lie though. Sixers are same owners as Commanders. You sure about that, Joe? You sure Sixers are the same ownership as Commanders? Oh, it's totally different. Thought old boy with the Fanatics. Huh. All right, so I liked it, fam, but it could have been so much better, bro. It could have been so much better. This is why I say that. Number one, I'm glad I watched it. You said you didn't have to do this. I'm going to tell everyone out there, if you go see that movie, make sure you watch The Falcon and the Winter Soldier first, / Captain America Winter Soldier first. Watch that show first. Because if you don't watch that show, you're not going to know a central character from from Brave New World. You're not going to know who the fuck that dude is unless you watch that show because they introduced that dude in the show. The show is really good. The show it comes from a black perspective. I really dug that show. The thing that I liked about that show is they got real about race on there too. Like Bucky, the Winter Soldier, and Falcon / Captain America have a real conversation about fucking race. You never see that in these movies or shows.
Right.
You'll see it in the comic books though,
right?
Because Stan Lee used to write that shit. And what is it? Other people used to actually have real conversations in them comic books. You know what I'm saying? But when you come out with these TVs and movies, they whitewash it or water it down. You know what I mean? They water it down so it's not as potent as them comic books is. Them comic books / graphic novels come with it. So I was really proud of them doing that in the show. And also, too, Brave New World made $300.6 million, third highest grossing film of 2025. I know the year is still young, but I'm happy for that. And also, too, man, I'm happy for a black superhero.
Yeah.
I mean, other than when I was a kid, only ones I had one till the 90s, and that was two made up ones, Blank Man and Meteor Man.
Right.
Like, that's all we had. We had shit else. Like, Marvel wasn't putting out Black Panther back in the fucking 80s and 90s.
Right,
Like, I didn't learn about Black Panther till much fucking later. Like, shit.
Right.
Like, a little bit. Well, I knew about him before the movies, but Marvel wouldn't put him out there like that. Like, they
Right.
sure as fuck should have. So, I'm happy to see Captain America is a black man. Anthony Mackie did his thing. I think the number one thing they should have done with this movie, though, is they should have hid that, that they had a Red Hulk. Them putting it out in the trailer that they had that there's a Red Hulk in this movie and thinking that's gonna make everybody flock. That's stupid. You played yourself as a filmmaker's doing that because that was the number one, the number one like hidden reveal. I mean, the number one thing that could have been a hidden reveal, and you reveal it during the movie, it would have made the movie better. That's 1,000%. And also, too, I think you introduce new characters that really didn't do shit. I thought they were going to do something. You had a black woman that was the head of the Secret Service for the president. I thought she's friends with Captain America. I thought she was going to be something. She wasn't. A white woman that's part of the president's. She's the head of, and I guess she's Russian. His more detailed Secret Service unit, like when she's doing an investigation on something that happens in the movie. I thought she was gonna have more of a role. Like, you introduce these new characters and you make them look cool, and you don't do anything with them. Like that, I was kind of disappointed with that. And his sidekick, I wanted to see a little more out of dude because I like that character.
Juan.
There you go. I like Juan. I wanted to see more of Juan. But yeah,
But Juan, I think you're gonna see more of Juan in the next one.
Gotta be. Yeah. But then
Because you see what he said in the hospital bed.
Yeah, like he gonna be Falcon now, right? Yeah, pretty much. And I'm so glad you said that. Boy, you know what you're doing. I stayed to the fucking end scene because that's what you got to do with Marvel. If you're not watching the end scene, like, what are you doing with your life? Like,
Right.
You missing out on shit
Right.
if you leave before. I want to leave. And if you got to go to the bathroom, I get it. Come back.
Right.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
But if you just rushing out the theater just to rush out the theater, you're playing yourself. So shit. Of course, I stay. And almost every end scene for the Marvel shows and for the movies are good, and they lead to the next fucking thing. The end scene for this mug, it was corny as shit, number one. And number two, what's next? Like, it don't say, this motherfucker say, I see it, what's coming? Well, what the fuck, nigga, you say? Oh, I said the wrong word. You got me mad as shit. Like, motherfucker, you said you saw what was coming in the movie. But now at the end, once they got your ass, you see something else. What the fuck? Well, make up your motherfucking mind. Like, I thought that was so fucking stupid.
Right.
Like, huh? Like, that was goofy as shit. Like, make the end scene set up for the next fucking thing. And the last thing I'll say is this. You mentioned an adamantium in this motherfucker. When you say adamantium in comic books, and what the fuck do you think of? Who do you think of, Slick? I mean, what do you think of, Rebel? You know, come on, bruh. Give me a name. Just give me a name.
I'm not going to do this with you, man.
But you know what it is.
Because you about to go down that hole, man.
I am.
know
Like,
you are.
I'm not going to go down too, because we got to end the show. But what is it? How in the world you got a whole adamantium thing you done found, and there ain't a Logan nowhere to be seen in this bitch?
They didn't mention nothing about Wolverine. They didn't mention, like...
What is that?
That's why I said, I know you was ready to go down that hole.
Bruh, that pissed me off. I'm just like, I know Logan about to pop up somewhere in this bitch, or the fucking, or the girl they made off his goddamn DNA.
Yeah.
Somebody about to pop up, do.
Yeah.
At least, look, you know what? If you couldn't afford Hugh, at least mention the motherfucking name. Like, mention his name at least. Like,
Right.
Now we're not doing 3:30. We're not doing. See, Barry know what it is. Yes, Wolvie. Shit. So yeah, man, that just pissed me off. I really didn't like that. You don't introduce. And then another thing too, I'm confused. First off, they mentioned something about Incredible Hulk tearing up Harlem. I'm doing all this for me now because I need some help. They mentioned about Incredible Hulk tearing up Harlem. When the fuck did Incredible Hulk tear up Harlem? When in what show? What movie?
Because wasn't he like the original? Wasn't it in like Chicago or Illinois somewhere?
No, that was in Avengers. They tore up a city, but they been took care of that. That was
No,
like
I
New
mean
York.
like the Incredible Hulk, like the original one. Where was that at? It was in Illinois somewhere, wasn't it?
We talking about the TV show when we was little?
Yeah, David
With Bill
Banner.
Bixby
With
out this
Bill
motherfucker?
Bixby. Wasn't that in
Oh.
like Illinois?
I don't know. He traveled across the country.
Yeah, but he started.
Remember he was walking.
Yeah. But he started. I think he started somewhere. I think it was Illinois or some shit like that.
Thing. He said he's
I think it's something like that.
What that got to do with this though?
But I was just thinking.
Yeah, to me, how you gonna say some shit? Yeah, Ed Norton Hulk. Nah, we was actually talking about. Nah, Smooth. We was talking about not Ed Norton Hulk, Bill Bixby Hulk. It was a TV show from the '80s. I don't know how old you are, but that's the one. They're
sucked in the
they're
Hulk.
laying the foundation to merge the Avengers to X-Men. Okay, I feel that, Smooth, but they could have done a better job with that. He's saying, Smooth on the chat is saying that they laying the foundation to merge X-Men with Avengers, which makes sense. But it's just, first off, mention that. Have some inkling towards that, because Smooth. Tell me how you got that, Smooth, because I really want to know how you got that, because they didn't the second Hulk movie with her, and then
so they already did it in video games.
True, but then have something that leads to that, and also too, you made no correlation. Mm-hmm. You made no correlation. Right. That's what let me down in that end scene. Right. And when the fuck did Hulk tear up Harlem? When did that happen? Like, they never explained that. I watched the show. That didn't happen in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show.
Right.
I've seen every Avenger. I mean, somebody needs to help me out with that, because I don't understand that shit.
And why Harlem?
Yeah, why you got to tear up Harlem? Like, them people ain't been through enough. Like, good, you already trying to kick the black folks out of there that's been there for fucking a century, kick them out for fucking corporations, and now you want the fucking Incredible.
And y'all fucking with my boy Jim Jones. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. First off, Jim did his thing last night. They came out,
Oh yeah.
Why Jim and why Jones and Jules beefing with Cam? What's that about?
Joel's ain't beefing with Cam. Joel's keeping his mouth closed.
For real?
It's Cam and Jim that got Cam and Jim have always been like that though.
Always.
They've always been like that.
Huh? Was it like a jealousy thing, or what is it?
Not really that. It's just like even I've been through it where you with a group of people or a group of individuals, this person know like, all right, if I give him the chance to really do his thing, it's gonna take some of that spotlight off of me. I'm not going to get, you know what I'm saying? And instead of realizing that you can still shine yourself too and do your thing. And if you push me to get to where I need to be and do a management deal, you get a percentage of, you know what I'm saying, helping me to get to where I need to go, because you've already been in this position already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's basically what it is. And he just tired of people playing with his name.
Yeah.
Everybody know that Jim was born in the Bronx. So what? I was born in St. Louis and went to New York, and niggas from New York, my bad. People from New York cannot tell you I'm not one of them.
Right. But wait.
It don't matter.
Oh, so Cam be trying to hate on him, saying he not in Harlem because he born in the Bronx. Who gives a boy? I tell you, that's that borough shit.
Right.
That's that borough shit right there. All right, we know how that go. I'm gonna tell you, finest women I've ever seen in New York City, boy. Just. Man, it was
headaches too.
Say what?
Headaches too.
There is. I'm just talking about the most. You go to a hotel to check in, and you see one of the baddest women you've ever seen. Like it's just ridiculous. Returning your rental car. Me and my wife both was like, who the what? My wife was looking like, what the hell? Like, dude, it's man. Okay. All right, so we're gonna jump into it. This week's. Man, you know what? Yeah, we doing Rebels positive moment. Come on with it, bro.
Oh yeah. All right, this is going to be something personal and transparent for all y'all to really take a listen to. And it's personal to me because it's a situation dealing with me and my father, but it's a lesson that everybody can learn from. My father and I don't have the best relationship. And it was at a point where I said not too long ago, if you was to die today or tomorrow, I'll probably just show up to make sure it was true.
You said that on this show.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really care.
Right.
But I mean, as you always have to realize that they are the parent, and you are the child, no matter how old you are.
Very true.
And sometimes you just have to, in order to grow, you got to let things go. So you can't continue to hold on to negative feelings, negative stereotypes, or whatever the case may be. So my father, he called me and wanted to have a conversation and basically start being a part of my kid's life, which is his grandkids.
He called you?
Yeah, he called me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Now, me, I didn't do what I wanted to do. So I'm growing and working on certain stuff within myself. Right. So I'm saying all of that to say this. At the end of the day, especially with this situation, my parent is my parent. I only get one. And that just goes for any relationship that you have with anybody. If y'all not seeing eye to eye, if it can be repaired, repair it. If there's no bloodshed, repair it. You know what I mean? Because some stuff you just can't come from. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just words being said or misunderstanding or disrespect, all that stuff can go away. Because when they're not here no more, they're not here no more. Period. Right? So if you can forgive somebody, you got it within your heart to forgive somebody, then do that. If not, then you need to start working on yourself to find the ways that you can start to forgive not only them, but first of all, yourself for not having that within you to forgive that person. That's it.
Man, that's fucking real as That is. I wish I had another damn. Fuck, I need some different sounders out there. I don't know about that.
No, that's a purge.
Right.
Don't do that.
That's the shit Dunk want to do.
Right, don't do that.
Real, I don't want to do that. That was outstanding, bro. Can I tell you, I'm dealing with some shit my damn self right now. Some personal shit in my life. So that is real as shit. Thank you. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that needed to hear that, and one is sitting across from me right now. So thank you for that. And of course, yes, the dope. My favorite shows back in the day as well, Joe, were Hulk, Wonder Woman. I don't remember Bionic Woman. I heard of it, but I don't remember it. But $6 Million Man.
$6 million.
Hell yeah, that was the shit.
That was the joint.
That was the shit, boy. And then and I'm glad Smooth. Yeah, I'm glad Smooth is old enough to know about 80s Hulk, Bill Bixby. Rest in peace, Bill Bixby. That was our dude. So yeah. Also too, I want to say this too. Oh yeah, Barry. If you still, I think Barry's still out there. Barry, personally apologize, bro, because I told you I owe you a fucking marijuana minute, right? I told you I was going to do it this week. This is a new week. Last week, throughout the week, I was just going to do a random one for you. I effed up. I didn't do it. All right. I apologize. Now, I'm gonna give you full transparency. Can't find the cord for my damn laptop, so I need my laptop to do it because I didn't print the shit out, right? But if I don't find my cord, I'm gonna print out my damn marijuana minute for next week, and I 1,000,000% will have a marijuana minute for you. I'm probably going to try to do more than one because I need to catch up. There's been a lot of great marijuana news. Ohio's Republicans, of course, it's always the GOP. They're trying to push back legislation that the citizens of Ohio have voted for to legalize marijuana. They're trying to scale it back, of course, because you know how those people, they don't want anybody to fucking live. So there's been marijuana news. Texas is still, the Texas citizens are pushing for marijuana to be legal down in the state of Texas, which they have been trying to for years, but I think they're making some gains down there. So I will report on that. I will find my cord from my Chromebook.
Not if George W. got something to say about it.
Well, George W. What the hell? Why would he?
Man, George W. Bush still run that shit down there, man.
You think so?
Why you think they ain't done it?
Man, I don't think it's George W. I think it's some other fucked up Republicans. I think George W. is sitting at Camp David chilling, not doing a goddamn thing. Like it's just George W. Shit. But I will have that.
Little Bush.
I know. I think Little Bush is chilling. He don't give a shit. But I will have that marijuana minute next week. I promise you, Barry. I hate to say shit and not do it, so that's why I feel bad right now. That's why I'm giving you this, saying this, being transparent. But I 1,000,000% will have it. I gotta find this fucking cord for my Chromebook. But yeah, I think this was a good one.
A lot of the fucked up laws in Texas were created by George W. Bush, and they ain't changed them shit since.
I don't know, bro. They got a law in the book right now that you can beat your wife with a belt the size of your thumb, and that wasn't put on there by George W. That was already there. Texas got some fucked up ass laws.
Maybe, bro. I'm talking about what he done added in our generation.
I hear you. Hey, Kay, are you gonna end this for me, or where's our guy? Oh, you gonna end it? Huh? Okay, I was just about to wrap this up. Whoever's gonna turn it off. Okay, right on. All right, bet. She said, Joanna said Ted Cruz. I feel her on that. Yo. And also, too, I got to say this. What is it? Zelenskyy, president of the great country of Ukraine. I'm giving you props, my brother. I am with you. We are with you. Thank you for standing up to that piece of shit-ass, orange, funky, evil, wannabe dictator-ass, small-minded, petty, just insecure, just a no scruple having, despicable piece of shit human being that holds the highest office in the land because these stupid, because these dumbass people didn't realize they either skipped the vote because they thought their vote didn't matter, or they fell for his fucking bullshit. I want to say thank you for pushing back, Zelenskyy. We have your back. That was dumb as How the fuck do you say you're gonna help somebody unless you pay me?
Hey, no disrespect. I'd probably slap the shit out of Trump.
Yeah, I mean, like dead ass.
The way he was sitting there talking to that man.
Like, who the fuck?
Then he kept touching him. Man, stop touching me, man. Fuck.
Bruh.
You don't have the cards. And then this punk ass dude, JD Vance, bro. The way he's sitting there talking. With all due respect.
You shouldn't even be in the fucking room.
Like what is you even talking
You shouldn't even be in there.
Yeah, that pissed me off. I was pissed off for the man.
Bruh, I'm talking about.
I'd have left too without no damn resolution. Man, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Oh my God. Like, I'm just, like, Dump, you can go directly to fucking hell.
You should be thankful.
Like Joe said, you're a fucking scumbag. And no one also gave Lou Ferrigno a cameo as security guard. That's true,
you know what's funny to me though?
What up?
The way that everybody who went out and voted for this prick is getting affected by the shit that y'all voted for.
Yeah.
He fired half. He's getting rid of the government. Like, man, woo.
You fire.
That's what y'all dumbasses get.
You stupid motherfuckers. Y'all voted for someone who was not in your best fucking interest. And those of you, that 15 million of you that sat it out, you sat out something that you needed, that was in your best interest to pay attention to. But you people refused to do that. And this motherfucker fires 3,000 air traffic controllers.
Then pardon all them people that had shit to do with that. Then the same people that he pardoned ended up committing more crimes when they got out and got rearrested again. Like, man.
But this what you want.
But
though.
that's y'all do though.
Zelenskyy, we are with you. Fuck Dump forever. Fuck Dump, and fuck him. He ain't shit. Trump, imagine someone asking for help and telling you you'll regret it if you don't do was being arrogant. What you talking about, Smooth? He literally only wanted to help him if you pay me first. Give me your precious minerals. Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Like, this has nothing to do with he was being arrogant to him in the meeting. And also another thing you do as a world leader, hey Smooth, do you threaten World War III? I've never heard of a world leader saying anything about a U.S. president saying anything about some goddamn World War III.
That's why Zelenskyy was like, "What? What are you talking about?
What the fuck?" So how was he right, Smooth? Come on, you need to get that together, man. check this. Pay attention to what's going on around you, y'all. Pay attention. This shit is wild. We're going to be back next week because there's a lot of shit to talk about. Might have to do some more politics shit. Also, too, mayoral election in St. Louis, Missouri. Big time. Pay attention to it. Make sure y'all vote. Make sure y'all vote. Keep smoking. Keep hooping. Rebel, you got anything before we get out of here?
Love one another.
That's real.
That's it.
Love one another, y'all.